Good morning, scholars. Happy FineArt Friday. Just kidding. I know it's not Friday, but it's okay. Every day can be a FineArt Friday, and I like saying FineArt Friday. So today I'm going to have 5 videos for you. I know, it's a lot. 3 are little projects and 2 are longer projects. I wanted to show you a little bit of the projects that we are going to do and just tell you about them. This is the same intro that's going to be on all of the videos, so you will see me telling you this story at the beginning of all of these 5 videos. So first project, Easter's coming up, so we're going to make some Easter eggs. They're made out of cardboard Easter eggs, so this is a Dr. Pepper cardboard. And we painted them and color them, and then you can hide them all over the house and go for an Easter egg hunt if you want. I made so many of these Easter egg monsters. I made about a carton worth of Easter egg monsters. And they're all silly, they're all different. And they are also made with cardboard from Dr. Pepper or any soda, also made out of cereal boxes. It's because Easter is coming up and I wanted to do something for the holiday. I know some of you might not celebrate it. It's okay, you don't have to do it. That's why I also included 3 other projects. I'm also doing something called Kindness Rocks. So I saw this on the news. A lady in Fort Worth started doing it with her kids. They go around the neighborhood and they collect rocks, and then they write happy special messages on them, or they decorate them, and then they put them back out into their neighborhood, so it gives the people around their neighborhood something worth smiling over. So it's a fun project. You can go on a little nature walk, pick up some rocks, go home, color, paint them, or write on them, and then put them back out into the neighborhood, and this kind of helps spread kindness and happiness and joy. We all need extra of that right now. So that's another little project. I'm also doing something called quilling clouds. So it's paper quilling, and we're doing it with clouds. It's an easy project. It takes some time though, and some hand skills. But yeah, so the directions for this are on there too. And the last project I'm doing, something that I'm going to start doing every week. It's called a draw and tell story. So the draw and tell story, I read a story to you guys, and together we draw a picture that represents something in the story or has to tie back into the story in a way. So I thought that one was really cool. It's a short video and it's pretty fun, and then it's just kind of cool to see how you can tell a story and make a piece of artwork with it. So those are the projects we're doing this week. I also wanted to let you know that if you send in your artwork via Dojo, send in a picture of your artwork to me, you will be invited to eat breakfast with the specials team on Wednesday. So again, I'm sending these out today. It's Monday. And if you send me your artwork, I believe you will be able to eat breakfast with us next Wednesday. So everyone who sent it to me in the past week will eat breakfast with us this Wednesday. Everyone who sent it to me this week will eat with us next Wednesday. So we're like going forward a week. Also, I hope you guys are doing good. I'm thinking about you all the time. I miss you a lot. I miss all your silliness, you know, and I miss having you around, and it's hard. It's hard for everybody. But art is a good way to deal with those feelings. It's also a good way to express yourself. If you're having a hard time at home and you can't really talk to anybody, maybe draw a picture. We're going to do some collage in the future videos, and maybe an art journal. We can do something like that, where you kind of have your own private art journal where you put your thoughts and you draw your pictures on how you feel without feeling that anyone's going to judge them or kind of make you feel bad for having those feelings and thoughts. There's nothing wrong with how you feel. It's just expressing yourself in a positive way. And if you need anything, I'm always on Dojo. We also have virtual office hours on Mondays from 8:30 to 9. So we send out a Zoom account code and you kind of log in and we all kind of chit chat on Mondays, 8:30 to 9. We also had a movie night last week. It was very successful. We watched Charmander. It was super fun. Yeah, just we miss you guys. We're trying to do things to help you see our faces a little bit more too. We know it's hard. It's hard for us too. We've never done this before. We're learning every day, just like you guys. If there's anything you need, don't hesitate to let me know. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing your amazing artwork. Bye. Alright, good morning, scholars. So I just want to tell you a little quickly about our project today. We're going to be doing something called Kindness Rocks. It's going around right now. It's where you are going to be decorating, painting, coloring rocks, and writing happy, nice, creative things on them. And you can pick some rocks up, maybe if you go for a walk, just draw on them, color on them, and then put them back out into nature so that other people can see them and it'll shine and brighten their day. So in order to do this project, you're just going to need a couple of rocks. Let's see, went on a rock hunt and I found all of these rocks. And then when I'm done coloring them and writing on them, I'm going to take them out and put them back out there so that they can shine up someone's day. So you're going to need rocks, and you can use a Sharpie, you can use any type of marker you have, and the point is just to spread kindness. So you can write things like be kind, be nice, love, smile, anything that you would be happy to find on a little nature walk. So I'm going to write on this one, you are, and it's kind of hard because rocks have dirt all over them, and the dirt clogs the Sharpie, so I'm using the side of my Sharpie. You are, we're going to put special. And you can do it to where you color it first, or you just write on it. Maybe you don't have paint or anything to color on rocks, that's fine. You can just decorate it with whatever you have. And so I'm going to put those ones out there and not color them. And then once you do paint them, you can go ahead and write on them if you want. We're just going to write, oh, this one might not work. No, it doesn't seem to be. There we go. I'm just going to write smile on that one, because everyone needs to smile. It's hard for all of us being cooped up. And we're going to put love on that one. It's hard, you know, we're all dealing with things that we haven't dealt with before. We are all having difficult times with what's happening, and I think that sharing kindness and spreading kindness can be a great and beautiful thing, and it doesn't have to be hard. Rocks are everywhere. Missy found so many rocks that her jacket was so heavy coming back to my house. So this one's just going to be a little rainbow, nothing too difficult. And it's okay if it's not perfect. You know, I'm sure somebody would love to see just a little bit of artwork. There was a woman in Fort Worth who did this. She made the news. There's teachers who have done this before. Not necessarily in this situation, but I think it's going around right now to where you can just do what you can for the people around you. So I'm just gonna do some designs and some patterns with what I have. It doesn't need to be anything other than just a kind thought, maybe some advice, like this one, be kind. That would be considered advice. Just saying
nice things. We are all under stress, and we are all having issues. Nobody's been through this before, and so this is new for everybody. And then on this side, if it's clean, I'm going to try and get some of the dirt off so it doesn't clog my Sharpie. I'm going to write this one's just going to be small since I don't have a lot of space. This one's going to say B. Nice. I think, we all have, everybody gets grumpy, and it's okay. There's nothing wrong with being grumpy. This one, maybe alright. Again, cleaning it to make sure some of that dirt is off. I'm going to put you. Do the best you can. You are loved. And so just, drawing, coloring, decorating, making some special little notes for people that will go around your neighborhood to make your neighbors happy. Maybe, how would you feel if you found one of these? If you saw a rock that said smile, would you smile? If you have found a rock that said be kind, would you be kind? Whether or not you actually take it to heart, I think it makes you think about smiling more. It makes you think about being kind more. It makes you think about loving more. Because we all are learning a lot about patience in this time. And we're all learning about, just how to persevere, how not to give up, how to keep going, and how to make the best out of a situation. And so I think it's important that we think about those things. And maybe we can't think about them every day. I mean, there's nothing stopping you really, but if you find this difficult, maybe just try to be nicer to your brother, to your sister. Maybe be nicer to your parents. Your parents are dealing with a lot right now. Your grandparents are dealing with a lot right now. All of your guardians are doing what they can to make sure that you are cared for and safe in this situation. And so I think it's important that you do what you can to show them more love and to show them that you are kind. You know you're loved. You know you're special. You know that this will all be over soon and everything will be okay. And so just don't give up. Remember to do what you can. And remember, you're not alone in this. Everybody is dealing with something they've never really dealt with before. So when you get frustrated, no, you're not the only one who's frustrated. Of course you're not. Miss C gets frustrated. I've never taught on the videos before, and so this is hard for me. But I really want you guys to stay creative, and so I'm going to do what I can to make sure that I can give you an outlet for creativity. It doesn't hurt my feelings if you don't do my videos. I just want you guys to try and stay creative and try and, make sure that you're doing the best you can to stay happy and healthy. It's hard. It's hard for all of us. But you don't have to be miserable. You can find ways to take care of yourself and your siblings and your parents. You can find ways to spread love and kindness. And this is just one of those ways. You can use markers or anything that works on these rocks. Crayons seem to work nicely. So that's all that this project is. If you get a bigger rock, you can write a bigger message. This one's going to say share. I want to put kindness, but I don't think I can write it. Well, let's try it. And then I'll put the nest down here. Share kindness. You can make it like an Easter egg hunt. I know that Easter egg hunts are kind of closed right now, but Easter's coming up, and instead of looking for eggs or hiding eggs, you can hide little kindness rocks all over your backyard. You can hide them around your neighborhood, and they can be like little Easter eggs other people find. Maybe you don't do it for yourself. Maybe you do it for someone else. Because this is really for everybody. It's not for one person more than the other person. It's for all of us. We all need a little brightening up of our day. Just do the best you can. That's all any of us can do. Your teachers miss you a lot. We love you. And we're sorry we can't see you every day. This is out of our hands. But hopefully you know that we love you. And you know that we're still thinking about you. Because we are. We are very much so thinking about you. And we very much still love you. So if you need ideas, think of something kind. You don't even have to write a sentence. It could just be words. It could just be lovely words. Like, be nice, be happy. Share the love. Don't give up. Don't worry. It'll all be okay. I'm gonna write that one here. Ooh, I picked a really hard surface. So we'll say it will be okay. I don't know if they'll be able to see it, but you know it's still there. And that's what it says. So, spread some love, do what you can, spread some cheer, Do what you can with what you have. Rocks are a good material to use, and then they can be little message boards that you can send messages to people around your neighborhood. And remember to be patient, be kind, be loving, do the best you can. Ooh, this one's all full of dirt. I guess that's the thing with rocks, right? They're dirty. I wanted this one. Let's see if we can put it on the other side. This one's supposed to say, kindness rocks. Let's see if pencils will work. Seems like they do. You can't really see it, but it's okay. It still says it. And remember that kindness does rock. Quite literally with these beautiful rocks. Or silly rocks. I'm gonna call them happy rocks. Hopefully you can make somebody happy with your kindness rocks. Have a great day.